You know, I would be proud of me if I was me. Because I've been doing model kits on a model kit stream. Not faffing about with other nonsense. For what, over a month now? Tux Creeper, thank you for the resub. 25 months, my friend. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hope you are well. You beautiful human being. But we are once again doing modeled kits. Things from the backlog. Now, it has come to my attention that there is a new Gundam Seed property. What has happened? How do you know I never shown my face? That's not the point. You are here, therefore you're a beautiful human being. Everyone that watches my streams are 20% more attractive. It's scientifically proven. Except for my hair, apparently. My hair is like all over the freaking place today. Holy moly. It's like greasy in the front and then super dry in the back. What is happening? What on earth is happening? Unless I hacked your laptop and been watching you. I mean, the chances of that happening are slim, but never zero. Good to see you all the same. All right, well, again, we have been told that there is a new and apparently surprisingly popular Gundam Seed film. What has come out recently? Now, I could, at this point, break out the Master Grade Extreme Strike Freedom, because that would be the obvious thing to build in celebration of the new movie. Problem is, the Master Grade Extreme is really freaking big, and I don't want a big project right now, because I'm going to have these custom LEDs coming in for the Full Mechanics aerial soon. Which, never, ever say that again. God's sake. You foul human being. I will show you my load, though. My Load Astray, that is! Why is the contrast so low? I'm gonna fix this. This looks bad. This looks bad and wrong. Badong, even. There. How's that look? That looks better. That looks a little more natural. I lower the contrast a little bit on video just so that it makes things look a little more even. Like, my hands look very bright, but in reality, that's because they are. I missed the start, but I'm sad you didn't wire the LEDs yourself. That's because they're, like, printed on circuit boards, dude. That gotta happen. Well, you haven't missed the start, though, of us installing them, because, trust me, installing them is going to still be a hecking nightmare. They don't come in until, like, another week or two from now, so. More like load-bearing ashtray. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have the facilities to print my own LED circuit boards, okay? I'm sorry. I just, that is something that I cannot do. If I could, I would, but I can't, so I won't. Other Momo, welcome in, friend. Learn how to solder circuit boards, then I'm not here for excuse. Wow, alright. Okay. Tell you what, you first. I do get ads for custom ones. I've gotten them printed before, but it's like I need to design a whole thing from scratch inside of a 3D model that I've never done before. So I legitimately think it would be cheaper just to get the LEDs that I got. All right. Milky Shame, welcome. All right, let's get this thing opened up. This is the mistranslated Load Astray from Gundam Seed Astray is what that is. So we'll be working on this for the next, well, probably at least for today's stream. On Thursday, we'll be switching over to the Cheetosarium. Cheetosarium Urania, I think is how it's pronounced. Adam the Builder, welcome. Nike, welcome. All you beautiful human beings. Look at all of you. Just solder and synthesize your own silicone. Exactly. Like, why am I not just doing that? You're missing out on life skill. What? When am I ever going to need the life skill of printing my own LED-laden circuit boards? When will that ever come into, like, When will that ever be beneficial in my life except for in this very specific moment? You clown. Yes, the atomic bomb law. Jesus. My... Skyfire. All hail Jason, my little pilk muffin, bad gunpla, lord of the mechanic warthrone, builder of thoughts, drinker of iron brilk. I appreciate the titles, but could you pick other ones? Thank you. It is the Gunpla. Indeed, Zionic. Welcome, friend. Hope you are doing well also. All right, let's get this thing freaking started. I got runners to get out. Let's do that first. Wait, did Witch put you up to that title? Did Witch put you up to that title? Bastard. This will be, I think, the fifth Astray that I've built now. I apparently like these things. So am I allowed to talk about PMW? Absolutely you are. And how it's going to be ridiculous, because we have announced on the PMW Twitter page, chat. In case you haven't been paying attention. Friends, lovers, beautiful people of good taste. Plastic Model Weekender 2024 is coming your way this May. This May, chat. Soon. .jpg. I feel like I need to make a PMW Instagram account. I feel like I need to make a PMW Instagram account so that, like, we can advertise this on other places because Twitter is dead. But yes, PMW has returned episode... This is a translation error, by the way, in the subtitles. It should be Season 4, Episode 1. So what if I told you that isn't the only logo we're going with? I have a dumb idea. So, do we... well, while I'm getting the runners out, do we want to talk about PMW a little bit? Excuse me, because Plastic Model Weekender enters its 4th year this year. And, excuse me again, lots of phlegm today. I have a plan. What's PMW? Well, PMW stands for Plastic Model Weekender, entering its 4th year this year, which is ridiculous to me. But it's like really hit me whenever I was putting these graphics together. Our 4th year of model kits, charity, and good vibes is a 4-day build marathon featuring typically over 30 builders. 30 folks that do the streams what like I do, other content creators, other lovely people that make model kits and have a fun personality or adjacent works as well. Are also welcome. Folks like Tsukimi Bidorni have been on the show. Hoshino Shar, True Gunpla. Anybody in the chat that's been here? I don't think so. Not right now, at least. But many friends of the stream. Many other folks as well. Zaku Aurelius has been on a couple of times. Karsk Tummy comes to mind. Lots of other folks as well. We all come together and build model kits for 4 days straight over on twitch.tv/Plamo Weekender. All to benefit our great friends at Cure Alzheimer's Fund. If you're not familiar with Cure Alzheimer's Fund is a non-profit organization that is dedicated to funding research projects with the highest probability of preventing, treating, and ultimately curing Alzheimer's disease. Over the course of Plastic Model Weekenders 1 through 3, we have raised over $35,000 for Alzheimer's research. If you include Mechanicore, we've raised over 60 grand. So I believe, actually, I take that back to the first thing I said. We've raised over $40,000 just out of PMW, which is insane. It's absolutely bonkers. And that's all thanks to your wonderful contributions. There are always a truckload of giveaways that will be the same this year as well. And we always have a different theme. Now, by the way, before we get too far into it, we have always had amazing sponsors. I'm not going to talk about who's... I'm just going to stop for a second. I'm going to drink a water real quick. I'm going to drink a water. Let's try that again. We've always had amazing sponsors, from the plastic modeling community. The Gunpla subreddit always helps us out. Gundam Planet's a longtime sponsor of our stuff. What was that? L Ramses 84. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome in. But yeah, Gundam Planet's always been super helpful. USA Gundam Store has always been super helpful. I'm not guaranteeing that they're sponsoring this year because we haven't gotten to that point yet. But over the years, we have given away, I believe at this point, over $3,000 in model kits during Plastic Model Weekender through 2021 to today. So you'll have a chance at some really cool giveaways along with it as well. Minimum donations get you automatically entered to win them. Excuse me, or you can enter for free as well if you want to do that, that's fine. But it's a ton of fun. It'll be happening at the end of May. We do not have an exact date yet, but my staff and I will be talking about that this evening. And every year we always have a theme. So like the first year, the initial theme was basically like summer festival, right? Like think like summer concert series, that kind of stuff. Second year, we went with Y2K aesthetics, which was super, super fun. Last year, we went with magical girl nonsense because it was a time of weird drama in the plastic model kit community. So we were like, you know what? We're going to just upset everyone and make this as minimally masculine as possible. And it went great. It was wonderful. This year, we're going with tokusatsu and kaiju vibes. So imagine, if you will, paint you a word picture, okay? Imagine you're wandering around your local flea market, and you come on a stall that is caked. I don't talk like caked in dust. I'm thinking like there's a flea market here in Austin. It's fully covered, but it's clear they haven't done a new paint job on the place in about 60 years. And like the wood's falling apart, the roofs are all tin, like real tin ramshackle nonsense. And you're walking around and you find a stall that's got one light bulb and about a 1/4-inch thick layer of dust on everything. You're digging around some VHS tapes that probably haven't been viewed in 25 years. You're digging through, you're finding like original Ultimate Fighting Championship VHS tapes, the ones where it was like still like a gimmicky nonsense fighting series. You know the ones, crappy B-movie nonsense, and in the real far back of one of those bins, covered in like, you know, cobwebs and like dead insects, like, you know, like the real crunchy shit, you find some weird, obscure, poorly translated tokusatsu nonsense. That's the vibe we're going for PMW 24. I'm super excited. I'm so freaking excited. Kamen Rider Ryuki theme intensify. See, this guy gets it. This guy gets it. I want to join in on the shenanigans. I've been practicing my skills. Oh, do you build model kits as well on these streams, El Ramses 84? Now you have caught my attention. But entries will be opening. I will say this right now. Entries for PMW 2024 will open on February the 1st. And you'll have the entire month of February to get your entries in, to get your applications in. The whole month. Fellow builder and friendo indeed. Love it! Why is shield mode on? Hold on a second. I feel like shield mode should not still be on. Shield mode is off. Why does my thing say that it's on? Okay, now I just refresh it, it's gone. Okay, thank you for verifying, which I appreciate you. You wonderful hunk of a man. You veritable planetoid of a man. Flirting. Go make some din-din, friend. I hope you get a chance to come back and stick around. But my staff and I will be talking about that immediately after this stream, so expect a lot more information very soon. Now, the other thing I will say, too, with the tokusatsu theme, think about your favorite toku shows. Typically, every series is going to have a different logo, a different look, right? So, my idea, basically, is that PMW is the series, right? And then every day of PMW is going to be a season in the series. Adoro, what are you doing?
Oh God, oh man. Oh God, oh man.
Thank you for the raid of yourself.
Oh God, oh man, oh God.
I have a feeling you just wanted to trigger that noise, but I don't blame you. It's a great one. Thank you, friend. It's good to see you. Hope you're well. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, so like every day is gonna have a slightly different theme, as if you're going through the seasons of a series. It's gonna be super fun. Really, really looking forward to it. Cause like I was originally working on, I was gonna have one of my fellow friends working on a logo, and then just because of like time constraints, I needed to start working on something myself. So I ended up doing that, and I let him know, and he's like, "Oh, that kind of sucks. I had some cool ideas." I was like, "Well, shit. Now I feel bad. Wait a minute. We can make this work." So I'm making a lot more work for myself, yes, but I think it's actually gonna be okay and not like completely nightmarish, because it's not hard for me to duplicate a scene in OBS and then just like plug in the new graphics. So I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Anyway, model kits are what we do with the model kit stream. We're starting with the body of the Load Astray. Again, keep an eye out on social media. I will have an Instagram page up tonight. I can make that promise. In fact, I'll do it right now if I could do it on the computer. Can I make an Instagram account from my computer? Sign up. Yes, I can. Let's do admin at plamaweekender.com. So before any of you snipe it, sign up. Why will you not let me sign up? Is it because of all my other stuff? I would never do such a thing again. Don't do it, though. Oh, come on. This is actually important, so I need to do this real fast before I forget, because I will forget, and then Witch will do something bad with the name. Because I don't trust you. Add account. Create new account. We're sorry, something went wrong. Please try again. Lovely. Complete sign up. We now have the name. I don't need to do anything bad with the bad Gunpla OnlyFans account. Oh yeah, okay, sure. Come again. I'm gonna skip that step. Skip that step. Skip that step. Skip that step for now. Skip that step. Alright, we have a PMW account. Although I'm worried that it's like tied. Is this tied to my freaking other account now? Oh god, yeah it is. I will look at that more after the stream. Okay. That is future Jason problems. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's just then it's tied to my bad Gunpla account, and that's not the end of the world. I would just rather it be its own separate thing. Personally. So does this really have no A runner? That's kind of weird. Alright, fair enough then. Alright, we are moving on then. D1, and then polycaps. Oh boy, you love to see it. So Chet, how is your weekend? How was your weekend this weekend? I want to know all the fun things that you did that didn't involve sitting around the house and doom scrolling. Give me your data. Yeah, basically, right? It's very annoying. Because, like, it's that constant balance, right, of, like, I am a very private person online, but also I need to promote my events. Build a Vercon Wing 0. That's exciting. Love it. Oh, I'm sure if you thought about it real hard, you did something this weekend, Outero. I guarantee you. Did some 3D modeling and printing. Chill. That's basically it. That's all right. That's still something. That's still something that you did. And I hope that you enjoyed the 3D modeling. Sick, I'll be doing some of that later if you want to watch. Follow the letter of my boss's law, but not the spirit. He is swinging even harder today, apparently. I will follow his law even harder to spite him. I'm sorry that you're still having a bad time at work. You're welcome to move to Texas and work at a bakery here. Just saying. I know of nice ones that are hiring. But you never take me up on the offer. Malicious compliance is a beautiful thing. Is it, though? My Nana did get her foot amputated. Oh, goodness. I guess I wasn't the one that did it. She's mostly fine and in good spirits. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's difficult to, like, process. I hope that she's doing okay. You know which? That's fair. That is fair and valid. Like, especially, like, I remember over New Year's, right before I started streaming again. Well, right after I started streaming again, I should say. I was sitting in the backyard, and I had a fire going in the backyard just to, like, you know, relax, spend some time with friends. It sounded like a freaking war zone, dude. Like, it was not just fireworks. Like, we're talking about, like, automatic gunfire, rifles, shotguns. Oh, yeah, no, it was, like, actually kind of scary. Like, what is happening in my backyard right now? PG name, welcome. Sounds like Call of Duty IRL. It did. It was actually kind of scary. How's my day been so far? My day's been good. I actually ended up taking the day off of work just because I needed a bit of a mental health day. I don't know if you know this or not, but making content and trying to run like 3 different channels and also like helping your spouse with their art and their shows that they do and having a full-time job is kind of a lot. So sometimes I just need to take a break. And of course I didn't actually take a break. But it is what it is. All right. I did get a lot done around the house though, so I'm pretty happy. I'll be taking a break later tonight when I go watch Tetsuo the Iron Man in a cinema for the first time. I've seen the movie before. It's a strange movie. But I'll be seeing it in a theater tonight, and I'm very excited about that. Got your Master Grade Sazabi for Ka build today? Yo, exciting. Did you finish the Nas Fixin'? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, which... Well, so this is like on a 35mm printout row. It's going to be super fun. Like I said, I've seen the movie before. It's not very long as it is. Oh! So I didn't do anything with that, but if you're talking about the NES that was being worked on a certain Bat Friends stream, long and short of it, no, there's additional work that needs to be done. Because there is capacitor problems. So we moved on to a Dreamcast that we also didn't fix. We tried really hard, though. Are we kayfabing? Yeah, I mean, a little bit. It's a difficult balance, okay? I'm trying my best here. Not cat. That's right. That's right. Claiming anything else is speciesist. All right, let's get that in there. Bloop. And then that all goes together like so, right? Yeah, I guess so. It just has like a huge gap there for some reason. All right. Go eat yourself. Yeah, I'll ping you about it. No problem. I got you. You never know, which you might be tasty. Maybe that's why I bite the inside of my mouth so much. It's just taste testing. All right, so then this just goes right in the back, right? Like, I did think originally of doing this as like a one-day build situation, but I don't want to be here all night. I know me with my building and with model kit streams, it ends up being a whole day affair if I end up doing a one-day build, so we'll see how far we get. We might get pretty far, honestly. It's like we're literally like almost done with the chest already. Sometimes you need more chillness. I definitely need more chillness in my life. I mean, I did fly halfway around the freaking world to do it. How did the YouTube video critique thingy go on Sunday? I have everything shot and I'm putting it together. It'll be up on Friday. It'll be up on Friday. So keep an eye on the YouTubes. Trying to get the YouTube back up and running again, and I think it is going to be kind of this more like off the cuff, like less like big extravagant planning while I try to get that channel back up and running. It's been quite a while since I have done any long form content, but I do really want to get back to it. I do really miss doing it. So it's my hope that like videos like this will allow me to start doing that. You really are, but I know, right? Certainly doing my best. And because we did hit 75 subs last month, there will be 2 videos in February. We'll have the one on Friday, and then we'll have another one 2 weeks from then. Because we are doing video every other week when we hit 75 subs. Right now, we're at 54. So that won't be the case necessarily for March, but I am a man of my word. We will have 2 videos in February. Now, if that gets up above 75 again, if we get above that sub goal again, if we get above 75 again, I will more than happily do another video 2 weeks later. I want to ask permission before I do this. Would it be okay if I made a command shout out to advertise the PMW Twitter and my Streamlabs bot commands to spread the word? I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Yeah, how dare you, like, hype up an event that I only, you know, advertise through hype. But thank you for asking. I get the reasoning. I appreciate it. Oh, balls in my face. I didn't want to do this yet. Ow! No, pointy man! Must split back off again. Because I effed up. I effed up. There's a part that goes in there. Let's pop that back off again. Come on. Come on. There you go. Thank you. Because we also needed to put B34 in there. And I believe B3 is the smaller one. No, that's B4. The hell runner are you? You're C. Why are you back here? Get off of there. Get off! You're B3. The runner, like the runner numbering on this is really weird. Like, there's no A runner, there's no B1 or B2. Like, I'm guessing those are for like other variations of the Astray or whatever, but it's still strange. It's still weird. Still a weird one, but that is okay. No worries, Tux. Thank you for stopping by. Glad you're really back into streaming again, though. Me too. Me too. It's been a lot of fun getting back into it. The momentum is definitely still there. And it is my hope that it stays that way. Because, as y'all know, there was about a month and a half in there where it's like my brain doesn't want to work anymore and I need to stop doing everything. There we go. All right, back to B3, which is the big one. Jester of Jumbo Jets, welcome in, my friend. It's great to see you again. How was your weekend? I demand to know. You incredibly kind and incredibly generous human being. Don't think I forgot. All right, so now what? We got PC runner, or PC parts, excuse me. Just little poly caps. Pop them off, pop them off. Pop them on, slide them on, glide them on. Get them in the red ones, you win. It's a little core memory from my childhood there. The county fair where I used to live had a nickel pitch game, and you had to get if you get a nickel in the little red circle, you won like a stuffed animal or whatever. Full of job working, but also found my building groove. Love that for you, friend. That is the one thing that I miss, is I don't do a lot of building for myself anymore, and that's been that way for honestly quite a long time now. But I don't mind, because I end up streaming so much that it ends up being fun this way. You know? Like, I don't mind it too much. Alright, B3 again, and this is going to be B3 too. And then, ooh, oh no, we've got metallic parts that wrap around parts. Turns out turning the computer off helps. I'd imagine. It's good to unplug and fly halfway around the world and watch a bunch of soccer games sometimes. I mean, I will be taking that trip again, by the way. Like, I'm constantly torn. Like I almost want to do like a little like video blog next time I go over there for soccer matches. But number one, I don't think it's super smart to like constantly monetize every hobby you have, and also I don't think anybody would watch. Like, people will say they'll watch and then nobody watches. Why is this a sticker? We literally have an entire like several runners of gray. Why is this a sticker when we have so many gray runners? That's unintuitive and dumb. That's really dumb. This does not need to be a sticker. High grade or not, like, look at this. Ugh. Ew. High grade or not, we can do better than this. Before anybody in chat's like, well, just paint it, I will remind you that I am a 34-year-old man with a full-time job, multiple content creation channels, and I also help my spouse and also try to run my home. Please, tell me where I have the time. Skyfire, what did I just say? I'm not yelling at you. I beg of you, find me, like, if you could find me like 4 more hours in the day, I would do all the things. I'm sitting down because I'm an old man. I'm an old man and I'm annoyed now. It's my second stream today, okay? Tasty. Coming down a little bit more. Beautiful. Okay, back to it. I did say I would paint. Yeah, but then you implied that I'm lazy, and I take everything personally. I'm obviously kidding. You are more than fine. I dropped painting most of my sticker parts on my kits and found that works just fine. Yeah, see? You're working with the tools that are at your disposal. It's not lazy. It's convenient. It's my story. I'm sticking to it. There we go. Tell you what, though, polycap or not, it's cool that this has as much flex as it does in the waist there. That's pretty cool. All right, waist is done. Well, torso is done. Whole damn body is done. Love that. Let's keep rolling. Back to our E1 runner. We're doing the head next. You decide on the shots for your Plum photography roast. Yes, I've already shot it. It's ready to go. I need to edit it and it'll be up on Friday. Doku friend, good to see you. How are you? Yeah, you might remember that I was originally going to do one of those kind of videos like in the fall last year, and then my mental health decided to take a massive nosedive. So much for that. Alright, so how did this D runner end up all the way back there? Not that I need the D runner for this part. I need the F runner, F18. Big and pointy runner is what this is. Except for one very specific part, apparently. Like, I know it's not going to happen, but how wild would it be if we could get this thing done today? Like, there's so little to this kit. Like, it's not going to happen. But maybe that's the mentality we have to have, is that it won't happen and then it magically does. Start to finish in 2 hours? Can it happen? Could it happen? If you buckled down, you could. I mean, remember who you're talking to. Buckling down and focusing is kind of like my primary weakness as a human being. It's something called attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. You should have saw me this morning, dude. I was like borderline manic. That's why I ended up doing a different stream. Just so I could, like, force myself to, like, slow down and focus for a little bit. My brain space is better than it was this morning, though. I'll tell you that much. It was a rough spot this morning. And sometimes you just need to take a day. Like, everybody talks about, like, normalize whatever. Normalize making cake with mayonnaise or whatever. Like, no, normalize taking a mental health day. Like, that's exactly what I needed today, and I'm doing pretty good now. Feeling pretty damn good. Come on. That is not in there all the way. but it is the first one. The first one that's supposed to go in. What are we talking about? We're talking about taking a mental health day. I needed one today, so I took one. Is that in all the way? I literally can't tell. Oh, no, I guess it isn't all the way. All right. Fair enough. I have a feeling when we put this back piece on E17 that it'll all kind of squish together a little bit more. E17. All right, cool. That actually did go together pretty well. Cool. All right, back to E-Runner E16. See, I thought I was just looking at it. It's this big pointy boy up here. Okay, it looks good. But yes, I am very excited to get going on PMW stuff. I'll be working on it again some more tonight after the movie, I'm sure. Yeah. Still love going to the movies. Movies are still very much my, like, I am not doing anything else for the next 2 hours. Focus and relax time. Actually, I haven't been to the movies in a couple weeks, though. So it's nice kind of getting back to it, you know? All right, then we got piece number 2. Excuse me with the yawning, my goodness. Like, again, this does not feel like it's supposed to be, like, just a sticker. Gerard JS84, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Great to have you on board. Get that in there. Get it in there. Gotta squish all the stickery bits in where they're supposed to go. Ugh, this is another one of those, like, really gross stickers that, like, sticks on in too many places. Welcome back, Ramses. The kit's going fine. It's going well. We're on the head. We've already finished the torso. We're actually going pretty quick through it. I heard the high-grade Astray kits are okay. They are. They're fine. Like, I have a couple high-grade Astrays. This is actually my 5th Astray that I've built now. None of them being the perfect gray, which I still want to get. One of these days, it will be mine. But no, in general, the Astray kits, I don't think there's really a... Well, I was going to say there really isn't a bad one, but the Sengoku Astray has way too many stickers. And the, gauntlets it has on its knees, those giant pods, make it really, really awkward to pose. So not a big fan of the Sengoku Astray, but the rest of them are pretty choice. Pretty choice. Load Astray indeed, Lawnfire. Welcome, my friend. Yeah, no, we're actually getting through this thing pretty quick. I don't think we'll finish it today. But we are not doing poorly. By any stretch of the imagination. E1 30 and 29. Where are they at? 29, 30. There we go. All right, 29, 30. They need to go around the other way. 30 over here, 29 over here. Then 28 goes on the back. Recently built the real grade Mark II. Despite it's a decade-old kit, it's actually pretty solid. Yeah, no, I mean, the real grade line in general is generally solid. I would encourage people that think otherwise, or like, well, I heard this kit is blur. Like, just build it. Like, even like the original RX-78 real grade, which I finally have one of in my backlog, isn't like a bad kit. Like, it's just, it's very different and you have to take your time with it. Strong disagree, Gerard. I have several Zaku 2s and they are fine. Like I said, you gotta take your time with them. Take your time with them, assemble them correctly, and like, as long as you're not posing them and reposing and reposing and reposing and reposing and reposing and reposing, they're gonna be fine. Ask Jobby the Hong, I don't have to. I have my own, dude. Like, I could just look at the ones I have. I could just look at the ones I have, dude. They're fine. That's why I don't do kit reviews, because kit reviewers play things up. Ask Jobby the Hong. Crying out loud. My God, my phone won't stop. Now, is it like, you know, as solid as like the Sazabi? No. But does it make it a bad kit? No. Real grade's my favorite line. I have a whole video actually about the real grade line, and the bad rap some of those old kits get on the YouTube channel. Delivery notes 4 kilograms of 3D printer filament. Let's go. Yeah, that's basically like, that's why I've never done kit reviews. Spring, you kind of nailed it, because like most of my reviews are going to be it's plastic. It is what you make it, basically. Like, the only opinions that I can... Why did I put this on here? The only opinions that I can give are, like, on the snap fit, and it's fine? Question mark? Like, if I had more free time, I would have done a lot more of those hanger videos, like the short form ones that I did on YouTube very briefly. Talking about like some of the other kits and whatnot on my backlog. That was like where I kind of found like, okay, this is more than I can do. Like, I have found my limit. I cannot do anymore. Is the real grade kits with the blue Bandai logo and the Bamco logo, or it's the original with the red Bandai logo? They're the same kit. They're from the same molds. They're the same molds. They are the same kit. Well, the runs are they're not by much. But I do have some kits that are like very, very old in my backlog. I would encourage you. Okay, let me ask you this, Gerard. Have you built one yourself, or are you going off of other people's opinions of the kit? Because I'm here to tell you, as someone that has been doing this, has been making content around scale modeling for the last 8 years. My 8-year anniversary is coming up the first week of February. That most of the things that you hear on the internet about Bandai scale model kits is bullshit. Valley. Well, the run wasn't as good this time, or these you know, these are hand grenades. Like, no, they're not. They're really, if you want hand grenade, if you want like bad, quote unquote bad kits, then like get third party, get Mechanicore and stuff. That's where you find the bad stuff. Now, how on earth does this backplate go on here? Like this? Okay. How very strange. Like, the one thing I can comment on is, like, assembly order and stuff like that. Like, the assembly order and, like, the way that these parts are oriented is bizarre, and that much I can comment on. Whether it's a bad kit or not is kind of up to interpretation. Definitely weird, though. Then again, all the Astray and Astray variants are a little strange like this, where it's like a lot of angles, you end up poking your fingers a lot. Like, is that on? I think so. I've seen, okay, there's the key. I've seen some stories, but experiencing the real grade Zeta Gundam actually gave me trauma. The real grade Zeta ain't that bad. It's got a very awkward transformation gimmick. But just as a standing kit, it is the best looking Zeta. You can't change my opinion on it. It is the best looking Zeta. Just don't ever transform it. And let's be real. Who is actually displaying their real grade Zeta in Wave Rider mode? Who? Please tell me who. Yeah, unless you want to buy a second one, then maybe. Like one transformed and one not. But even then, you're not going to untransform the kit, which is where it gets really awkward. Now, when we're talking about, like, kits that are miserable experiences, allow me to point you to the Aoshima VO. I'm sorry, not the Aoshima, the Hobby Wave VO. That is a kit that I gave up on last week for the second time in 3 years. I literally, if you go back and watch the VOD, it's on Twitch. Go back and watch the VOD. I literally, at the end of that build, I'm like, or at the end of that stream, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I then took that kit, I put it in a box, put one of those, like, nuclear warning messages on it. Those, this is a place of danger. No great deed has occurred here, warning labels on it. And it shall never be touched again. Because that thing is a miserable nightmare. This is fine. Like, there's a reason why people talk about that, like, Bandai kits are, like, scale modeling for babies. Kind of. Hi, Sig, I see you already. Damn it. You have a bright orange hoodie on. It's very hard for me not to see you in the camera. Hi, beautiful. Hi. It's my spouse, everybody. Look at their cute dimples. Look at their cute little dimples. Look at their cute little dimples.
No, the human jaw has enough power to bite a finger off.
Ooh.
Okay.
No. Out of here. My spouse, everybody. Resin Cloud, welcome in. If you want to transforming Zeta kit, get the Burka. I would like to get the Burka eventually. I have not built it yet. It is high on my priority list of things to buy. Yeah, but I think, honestly, though, Swiggle, I think that, like, that's more of, like, a symptom of what real grades are, which are super highly detailed 1/144 scale kits. And transforming anything with that many small parts is not going to be fun. That's why you don't see that kind of advanced transformation gimmick on high grades. Like, if you're doing it on high grades, it's almost always parts former, yeah? Like, engineering parts that move reliably at that scale is effing hard. Still remember my first model kit. I ever bought a VFJ1 kit from the 80s I found in a drugstore. Ooh, boy. I have a couple glue-up kits that are that old. I have the big scale Gelgoog from 1981. That thing was... Whew, not the same quality control that Bandai has now, I'll tell you that. Milky Shame is very excited about something. Oh, good job. That's a pretty weird flex there, bud. I appreciate it, I guess. Now that I have experience under my belt, I want to build one of those 1/60th scale messes. Mess is a good term. Mess is a good term. There's definitely been some like mold erosion on those kits, I feel like. It's not the most fun thing in the world to assemble, I'll tell you that. If the real grade Zeta makes hate the real grade line, no, I build the real grade Unicorn Mark II. Their experience is way better than Zeta. I mean, yeah, sure. I would if you want other cool kits that are in that grade. Real grade Sazabi, one of my favorite kits of all time. It looks amazing on a shelf, and it is perfectly well detailed. Very, very fond of it. I still really like the Sinanju. I know it's got some mixed opinions for how it handles its wrist joints, which I think are valid. But it doesn't ruin the kit for me in any way. What are the ones? The real grade Zeong actually really surprised me at how fun that was to build. Just because of all the detail on the undercarriage. Ooh, so good. Excuse me, thank you. Just got the real grade Sinanju from a friend. Looking forward to that project. Yeah, it's a fun one. It's a fun one. I'm a big fan of it. The glossy red just looks so damn good out of the box. See, I'd like to do the clear one. Yeah, I think the clear one would look really sick. Yeah, Zeong is sick. I was very pleasantly surprised by the Zeong. F19, this huge boy. Big spiky boy. Are there going to be more stickers on this part? Oh, you know it. Oh, actually, no, there's not. I thought there was. I was worried. I will say, it feels like the head's taking longer than the torso, just with all the extra accoutrements it has. I had soup and sandwich. The soup was not good, but I made turnovers too. What kind of soup was it? Why was it not good? Why did you make not tasty food? Why not just simply make better food? Bacon cheese corn chowder. See, I wouldn't think of that as like a soup. That sounds like a loaded mashed potato. Because someone's eating something horrible is fun. Or sometimes eating something horrible. I don't know if I've ever considered eating something horrible fun. Yeah, this pig bladder is really doing it for me. It's awful. Preferentially, eat a loaded mashed potato. I haven't had a good loaded mashed potato in so long, dude. Yeah, Sazver Ka is another one of those kits that I've been meaning to get for a long time and just never have. I always have, like, the opportunity. But then it's, like, the same month that, like, I need to pay bills or whatever. I've always wanted to try haggis. I don't know if I would do haggis. I don't know if I could do haggis. Like, I know people that really like haggis. But it's just a little too far on the weird food scale for me. Yeah, that's the other thing, too. I have nowhere to put a Sazabi Verka. Let's get these safety tags off of here. Get this nice and sharp. Make this kit real dangerous for children of the ages 3 and under. Like, I just moved to a new house about 6 months ago, back in June. Nowhere where I would put a Sazabi Verka. Even now that I have, like, a dedicated office. Like, I would need to start putting shelving, which I very well might do at some point. Like, start doing shelving around my office. Like, on, like up on the ceiling. Well, not on the ceiling, but, you know, like, closer to the ceiling. I have a Psycho Zaku Verka that I've just never got around to finishing. Because I wanted to do, like, really cool paint with it, and then, like, we moved and a bunch of other things. But that is by far the oldest kit in my backlog. It was actually funded by the community, so I kind of feel super bad about it. That was back when my grandpa passed away. People did a very nice thing for me. But this was many years ago now. All right, cool. Join you in chat. Why would I do that?
Hello.
What are you begging for?
Yes, I love you, and I haven't seen you all day. You've been busy. You've been streaming.
Those little crying eyes.
You're adorable.
But you were also working too. That's not my fault. How is that my fault?
I don't have to be working.
Look at my pointy boy. Look how pointy he is. It's a very point. I'm not making Sig cry. Sig's making Sig cry. You did this to yourself. Sig thought about our rabbits being old again and made themselves cry. Which you do a lot.
I do.
Like, someday our babies are gonna be around anymore. Well, they're here right now. Give them pets. Speaking of petting our pets. How's it going, Witch? Speaking of playing with our pets. Old rabbits would be so cute. Well, we have 2 old bunnies. Do you want to see some old bunnies?
Oh, does this mean I have to get rabbits?
This means you have to get bunny cameos.
Okay. You know they're gonna hate me.
I know. They can hate you as long as they don't hate me. I don't care.
I will get a bun.
Get a bun. We must show you old buns, as we have old buns. All right, we are on to the arms now. While Sig does that. It's why. You're all evil people.
Here's one of the old buns.
Here's an old bun for you, Chad, because we love you. Look how old she is. Look at how old she is. That's darling. She's 11 years old, Chad. 11 years old. Can you believe that? Old buns. What is this Doku man body? What? Doku man body fan cam? What? What does that mean?
No, darling. No.
What does that mean? Is 11 years old for bunnies? Yes, that is very old for rabbits. Rabbits typically live about 6 years old. Unless you get them fixed. Unless you get them their reproductive system removed.
Another old Davey.
Most of the cancers that they develop are in their reproductive system, so if you remove it, they can live many years longer. That is Evie, and she has a gray spot on her butt now.
You can't really see it on.
Yeah, you can. You can. She's going gray. We also think she's around 11.
And we don't really know how old Evie is. Don't jump out of my arms, you silly rabbit.
Why is she jumping?
Because she doesn't like being held.
No, she does not. Can you guess why we named her Evie, chat? Oh, don't flip her like that. Lovey, don't flip her like that.
Oh, she's fine. She's fine.
You're gonna trance her out.
I'm not going to trance her out. You have to put their head below the heart.
Anyway.
Evie, don't jump out of my arms.
Prey animal doesn't like being unable to flee. Yeah, exactly. You nailed it, witch. You nailed it in one. This is my other pet. This is a Cygnus. I've had them for the last 15 years. I'm getting grooms, chat. I'm getting grooms. That's my beard. That's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. That's a little much. Okay, you can stop. Stop. Stop it! Okay, seriously, stop!
Chat, should I stop?
No, don't ask Chat. I'm asking you to stop. Lovey, I'm asking you to stop. Come on. I'm being nice.
No, you're not.
I've had a long day.
Oh, you had a long day of...
I got a lot of stuff done around the house, thank you very much. I cleaned the garage.
Not all of it.
I did a lot of it, though. I would have done more, but the recycling is now full.
Okay.
As is the trash. Which goes out tomorrow.
You gonna remember to take it out in the morning?
Yeah, because I'm the only one that ever does it.
Because you wake up in the morning. I don't have to wake up as early as you.
15 years of this shit, chat. $15 years. 16 almost. Domestic dispute gunpla. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Can I go back to building model kits now? Anyway. I did more than Sig did! I cleaned more than Sig did. I was in house husband mode earlier, okay?
I also, like, scrubbed the kitchen.
Okay, it's not a competition.
Well, you said you did more than me, so you made it a competition.
I did more of the garage than you.
Oh.
I did more of the garage than you. Which is not a lie.
Moving the goalpost.
That's not moving the goalpost!
I did more than Sig. No, I meant the garage. I did more of the garage.
Oh my god. You know...
Don't get married.
Never get married, chat. Dyrulian, welcome in, my friend.
Is it really called Load Astray, or is it supposed to be Load Astray?
It is a mistranslation, but it is called the Load Astray.
How can you mistranslate that?
Same way that you can mistranslate quattrobagina into 4 vaginas.
So the thing about Japanese is that it doesn't have like a proper rhotic. So that's how you would basically say that, is my understanding here. I'm open to being corrected by anyone in the chat that is more Nihongo Jozo than me.
It's good to see you, Witch. How are you?
You can't see me. My webcam isn't on.
That doesn't matter. Not with my powers.
Jason, you don't have any powers.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
You don't know that.
I've been with you for 15 years.
Why, though?
It's a good question.
Electrically, an omega ohm symbol is referred to as a load. Oh, okay, got it. Can he go back to building model kits? Why are we doing more polls?
It's actually referred to as an omega. And it's resistance.
Why are we doing more polls? I'm building model kits. You can't tell me not to build model kits on my model kit stream. It doesn't work that way.
Chat has said no, thanks to the power of pay to win.
Do we have to go back to Sanic Ball?
Are you down? Do you have server up yet?
No, I don't.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, that was our one F-bomb for the stream, and I think there wasn't any place that would be better to use that.
Evie scratched me.
What a jerk.
Well, I was holding her.
Review more Gundam. Yeah, okay. That's what I should do. There we go. All right, let's get these boys trimmed up. Oh, we're doing hot. If we're doing hot Gundam takes, I mean, I'll do that any day of the week. If we're doing hot Gundam takes, ooh boy.
I like the cat Gundam I built. I can't remember the Quantum.
The Shia Quanta.
Shia Quanta. I like that one. I think that was the last one I built.
It's been a long time since you finished a model kit. The last one you actively worked on, I think, was the Gundam Portent.
Yeah,
the Beetleborg looking one.
The Beetleborg.
The last one that I can remember was the Chinese Queble.
Oh yeah, you did do that one, didn't you? The Diachen Kubele? Oh, I don't know if I got the energy for Gundam hot takes, okay? Here's my hot Gundam take. Char Aznavour is a mid-character. I don't think that's a super hot take.
My hot take
certainly depends on what series you're talking about.
Gundam is uncomfortably Nazi and should probably be canceled.
That's a hot take. I don't know if I agree with that.
That's fine. You just said you don't have the energy for this. And look, there's Mr. Totally not uncomfortably prideful Xeon right there. I just realized in the middle of that it was probably not a good idea to call our viewers Nazis.
No, you shouldn't, actually. Jesus Christ. To be clear, Twitch moderators, we do not condone fascism on this channel. It just so happens that there was a character in the original Gundam 0079 that was referred to by his father as the next Adolf Hitler, and he was like, yeah, I'm cool with that. To which said character is like, the hell's wrong with you? My hot take is that they should make more Gundams that aren't just white with yellow, red, and blue accents. That is not a hot take at all. That is a very lukewarm take, my friend.
I don't think I've ever seen that take before. How would they sell toys if they weren't French colored?
Where does France have yellow in their
Gold.
flag? Gold. There's no gold in their flag.
It doesn't need to be in their flag. They have gold in their uniforms with the epaulets.
How do you know that?
What do you mean?
Why do you know that?
I live in Canada.
Yeah, not France.
We French like half the
Yeah.
time. We even have one single bilingual province, which I am not a part of.
You French all the time? That doesn't sound very sanitary.
All the time, like knowing how to French at work is really considered an asset in like hiring processes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Especially if you want a government job, then you basically have to know how to French.
Man, model kits are fun to build. I really like building them, and you should build them. Model kits, everybody. We do model kits on this stream. Hey.
I love you, Zeonic. Please don't leave because of me.
You sound so enthusiastic about that. Please don't leave because of me. Get on your knees! Beg for forgiveness from this man!
My webcams aren't on.
I want that new GPO2 third-party kit. Do you, though? Do you really? Are you sure?
Oh, my poor aching knees. I'm too old for this.
Yeah, you know.
But you're like
Forgive me.
10.
I hope not! Considering some of the shit he sent me!
It is very Dogeza. Ow, I just slammed my head on my desk.
How'd you do that?
Better question. Why would you do that?
Getting up.
Were you under your desk?
Yes.
Model kit building is a really satisfying hobby. Unfortunately, many people can be impatient of building, and some even consider the hobby as childish. Yeah,
It is childish. Embrace your inner child.
Yeah, I would say why is that a bad thing? I mean, I think that people say that in a derogatory sense don't know how to just have fun with their life and get joy out of other people's misery. Which are typically not the people not the kind of people that I want to be hanging out with. So why am I here? Anyway. Now we've got...
I'm trying to figure out if I have the energy to stream. Because I've been feeling woozy all day.
Up to you.
I need to find...
If you're feeling woozy, there's nothing wrong with taking a break tonight.
But I haven't streamed in a couple days.
Did you eat food?
I had some... I'm not really hungry.
You might feel better, though, if you want maybe have a piece of that pizza that's in there.
I know. I had some grapes, and I had something for lunch.
Well, offer is on the table. I had the childish comment thrown at me before, but I just shrugged and said, at least I have disposable income. Yeah, exactly. Nah, it's all good. I mean, I can't say... I mean, I've gotten derision for my content before, but not for this particular hobby. Like, go back on the last video that I made. Go back on that Witcher Mercury video, and you want to see some derision, there's plenty of it on there in the comment section. But, like, as a hobby, it's model kits, man. People have, like, let people enjoy things.
Why were you using a big word that you've never used before?
Derision?
I've never heard
There's
of...
about calculus in this context.
No, that's division. Still better than blowing thousands on FIFA card packs. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't even say it's better. It's just that, you know, something about glass houses and stones, you know?
The word I was going for was derivative, but I guess division works. Just had to get that off my chest real quick.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm working on this Crichton apology for you because
Yes.
I know that you're very busy.
Well, no. That was asked for of you, so that is on you to do.
Yeah, don't worry.
Don't be pawning your work off on me, okay?
Oh, don't worry. I'm not pawning my work off on you. I'm pawning my work off on ChatGPT and just signing it as you. Actually, that would be a lot better than what I'm doing. Hang on.
All right, so that's done, and now it's B4 and B3. Hey, I'm very proud of that video. I don't think I've gotten any flack for that video. Still to this day, very proud of that video. That was probably the most investigative of a video I've ever made. As the proud owner of Thunder-Man.com, let me tell you.
You just have it sent to, it goes to the Thunderman video.
It does. Did you not know that?
No, I did. I was just confirming.
Yes. Well, the website expired. No, it doesn't deserve to burn forever. There's no more lore. It's over. And I have reached out to Beijing Bin multiple times about transferring the rights over to me, and I've never gotten a response.
Really?
Yes. Okay, if you're not doing anything with this property, can I just, like, have it? The loss of that lore is not a good thing. It's called digital preservation, okay? Look, that was made in a more innocent time, back when AI wasn't writing scripts for us. It wasn't making, like, nonsense. It was a positive time. Someone was paid to make that lore, and now it no longer exists in this world.
Except in your video.
That's right. If I had the money, well, first I would quit my job. But then if I had the money, I would freaking absolutely commission someone to make like a little like 5-minute OVA of Thunderman. Hell yeah. It is a thing that existed, that's true. And it deserves to be remembered. You're right, it is a thing that existed.
Huh. So this ChatGPT thing is very scary.
You know what would be crazy if someone bought a PG Unleashed, build it, and then destroying it in a video for clout and views and money? Yeah, people do that all the time. And that kind of clickbait content really annoys me, and that's why we don't promote it here. That's why I refuse to promote it here, I should say. Those are the kind of posts that get you, like, kicked off of the Gunpla subreddit because you're wasting everyone's time. But yeah, people absolutely have made those kind of crappy videos. But yes, ChatGPT is terrifying and is something that probably shouldn't exist. But here we are.
I am sending you an apology to read publicly on stream to apologize for associating Zonk with.
I will not endorse anything written by AI. That's actually a serious thing. I will not endorse anything that is written or created by AI.
Except
even as a gag.
Except for Goblin Tools.
Except for Goblin Tools. I'm talking about anything created.
I'm sorry, Goblin Tools?
Goblin Tools is an app that you give it, like, you tell it a task and you can have it break it down by spicy level, like neurospicy level, and it breaks down your task for you. It's very good for neurodivergent people like me who have like a hard time making lists and tasks.
Yeah, there are good reasons to have AI, and Goblin Tools is one of them. It's something that's very good for the medical field and as a neurodivergent accessibility tool. So, like, check this out. I actually have it on my phone. I'll show you. So, someone give me a task. Give me a task to do.
Clean bunny cages.
Clean bunny cages.
Because it's fun. Because that's how I tested it.
So, like, if I'm thinking, like, shit, I gotta do all this stuff around my house, I'm getting really overwhelmed, I can't break things down, and I'm starting to have a panic attack over it, punch it in here. And let's say that I have, like, a bipolar disorder or ADHD. We can break it down to how much breakdown do we need. Then the same, like, ChatGPT generative AI that we're talking about, we'll just break that down into additional tasks. so that you
believe
can
it's-
break it up and make things significantly easier. Gather cleaning supplies, empty out bedding from cage, remove any leftover food or toys, use a mild cleaning solution to scrub the cage, rinse off the cleaning solution thoroughly, allow the cage to dry completely, add new bedding to the cage, place fresh food and toys for the bunny. Like, that is a good use of AI. This is a neurodivergent accessibility tool. Like, it's not the tool that's the problem, it's the implementation. It is how it is implemented. Like, a friend of mine just got a job with a startup company, and all they do is they have a generative AI system, a generative AI software that sifts through and aggregates medical regulations. Medical regulations, not medical records, regulations. Because medical regulations around the world are effing crazy. So, like, to put out a product that it does anything that is health related, that you have to, like, make sure it, like, complies with hundreds of different things, and this tool helps do that. So, like, it's not a problem as a tool in the right setting, it is a problem in the creative world. Does that make sense? That's where I feel. That's what I feel.
Yeah, it currently includes OpenAI models as tools and improve the intent is to move into an open source alternative.
Which is
and
great.
You can turn on night mode. There's a night mode for it.
Yeah, it's super sicko, Ramses. I genuinely really like it, and I've recommended it to several people.
There's also the Magic To Do, which you just saw, a formalizer, which is really good for, I don't know what the formalizer does. Turn spicy thoughts into classy ones or vice versa. Judge, which is to help read tone in text for people who don't have that ability to read tone.
Yeah.
Estimator, how long it will probably take. Magic To Do also does an estimator as well. Compiler, it's really good. Like me, who's like, okay, I need to do all these things, so I just list them out. And then Chef, which you will rate any of your ingredients, dietary constraint, serving size, equipment, time, or anything else you want the chef to take account.
Yeah, so there are, like, good uses for it, but like you mentioned earlier, Lawn Fire, and I completely agree with it, the problem is in the creative process. And, I mean, I feel like an argument that we could all have all day, but I have a feeling we're all pretty much in agreement, knowing who's here, that, like, that is a problem and shouldn't be something that is pursued. I don't think that there's much other conversation to have around it. If anybody has, like, a differentiating point, then I'll happily listen to it, but I will probably be following that up with "you're effing wrong." So... Nevertheless...
I'm gonna go take a walk.
Go take a walk. See how you
What's the
feel.
temperature? Yeah, I'm gonna go take a walk. It's kind of dark out, so
It's in the 60s
I'll be
still, though.
fine. Yeah, I know. I'll be back.
Okay.
So actually, I will take you up on this. On another server, something that we were discussing with use of AI tools was for repetitive things that aren't necessarily. So the example that we had come up with was for, like, video game supermarkets. You would give it as training data, like, packaging design, like labels that you have arted yourself or as a company, and then you get variations on that style to get basically more diversity on your shelves, instead of having, like, 2 or 3 different things that are just tiled throughout the world, basically.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Like, so, like, you're talking about, like, fleshing out assets, and I think that's valid.
Yes.
That I think is a little bit different, because that's more of, like, menial work that isn't actually helping the creative process. Like, it doesn't help the creative process for me to... Yeah, like, it doesn't help the creative process for me to, like, sit there and make 400 different labels for all these things in a shop. Like, I've seen this with D&D especially. You know, like, I have sat there and made gigantic lists of things for my players to buy, and it's not fun. Like, if I can very easily, like, provide a theme to a list for that purpose, I think that makes sense. Now, turning around and selling that as my own product, different story.
No.
Different story. Hi, Tsukimi. It's good to see you, friends. But yeah, so, like, again, as a tool, it's fine. As a replacement for the creative process, absolutely not. So, like, it's kind of the same argument for, like when digital drawing was first becoming a thing. Like, I am old enough to remember going through college and people being pissed off about iPads because it was going to put traditional artists out of work. It didn't, though. And the you want a hot take for quote-unquote AI, which is really machine learning and large language models, and we should use the right fucking terminology? You want a hot take? It's not gonna hurt artists in the long run either. Because this has been the case for hundreds of years. Sure, there will be a period, and we're in that period right now, where the mass commercialization of AI is very much a thing. I would know. I have several friends that have been laid off of their jobs primarily because AI has taken them from them. It sucks. But what births out of that? What births out of mass producing content in Photoshop? Hell, like Photoshop was the same way. Like when that was first becoming a thing in the digital arts, digital design space, like this is gonna put photographers out of work because you can make anything look good. It's like, well, no, it isn't, because then pure photos then go up in their own value. It does cut out the chaff. It does make it harder for artists to be noticed, but it's also a restriction. It's a challenge that I feel like overall improves artists as a whole. It's very natural for whenever something changes in a certain landscape, that the people that are a part of that landscape adapt and overcome it. I very much see a future where if generative AI doesn't, like, cool off, which it will, like, it's just like NFTs, it's just like all this other stuff, it will cool off in the next year or so. I guarantee, like, I would even say it'll be cooled off by this time in the fall. Like, you're not going to hear nearly as much about it.
Jason,
But
be careful. You remember the last time you said this will cool off by the fall. This will be ending soon. What was that? That was COVID.
listen, Witch, I'm a creative, not a medical expert, okay? But, like, my point is, like, it's not going away. Like, this generative AI stuff isn't going away. But artists and other people in the world will adapt. Which, guess what? Is just like COVID. Anyway. Model kits are fun.
Model kits are okay. So
Unexpected
what was
side effect
the name of this task breaky downy thingy?
Goblin tools.
Goblin tools.
Yes, it's great. It's wonderful. Does anyone enjoy those model kit building ASMR? Hearing the cutting and snapping of parts is so pleasing to the ears. That'd be kind of fun.
Yes.
Like set up like multiple microphones, and then I just like stop talking. It's just the snippy snip on each side.
Yes.
That'd be fun. I've never done that before. Maybe we'll do that one day.
I don't think it's very... Personally, I don't think that it's very you content. But
true. I don't have the good looks for a stream like that.
I don't mean in terms of like looks or aesthetics or like I usually see that in kind of more like long form video things, like here I am cutting out the parts and then I'm kit bashing some ridiculous thing. And that doesn't... Does it make sense where I'm going with this, or am I just kind of like...
Yeah, I don't have a bikini. I understand. That's all you need to say.
The people that I'm thinking of are like...
I don't have an inflatable hot tub in my office. I'm sorry.
But if you did, you could have some really fun streams on here.
I'll tell you what, chat.
Better categories.
I'll tell you what, chat. As a celebration, if we hit 2,000 subs on the channel, where I said already that I'll immediately quit my job because that would be enough to sustain me to continue doing this full time, we'll do a hot tub stream.
Oh God, no! Please.
It's on the record. I will set up an inflatable hot tub in the backyard on the patio. We'll do some model building in the hot tub.
Don't make me moderate that.
2,000 subs. Get on it, chat. And again, David the Cannon, thank you for 37 months, you beautiful human being.
If you can afford to live off your subs, you can afford to pay me to moderate that.
You know, that's fair. Yep, Tubpla at 2K subs. We've got 1,945 to go.
Excellent year, that.
Oh, God. Wow. Holy shit. Wow. Actually.
That 1 year where absolutely nothing happened.
Nothing.
Notable for only being 10,000 years prior to the Pearl Harbor descent mission in near Automata.
Please, no hot tub stream. There will be a hot tub stream at 2,000 subs.
Unless he gets bored and does it early.
No. I'm a man of my word, and I'm also a man of my word about the 5,000. We'll do one hot tub stream. I'm also a man of my word. We hit 100, and I'll stream a stream of Azure Lane. I'm
not pleased with Azure Lane right now. They released a skin of a boat character. It'll be easier if I get pictures. But
well, no, you just need to get the chat to donate 45 subs. Oh, God. Oh, man. Pat Bear. Hello, my friend. You're streaming early today, Pat Bear.
Oh, man.
God,
oh, man.
You're streaming early today. How's it going, Pat Bear? Good to see you, buddy. What were you working on? Normally, I raid into you. I hope you're doing well. It's great to see you. I hope that you are as excited about Plastic Model Weekender as I am. And New Gen 2K3, thank you for the follow as well. No harm, no foul. If you need to get out of here, I'm sure that you've got other things going on tonight. I'm sure you'd like to put some food in you or take a nap or a shower or whatever it is that you do to wind down in the evening. Thank you so much for stopping by and trusting me with your beautiful community.
4 to 8 Eastern. What's that in a normal time zone?
3 to 7 Central.
What's that in a normal time zone?
1,500 to 1,900. How about that?
Thank you. But
Is that what you're looking for?
Right time zone. I think. Yeah. No.
Who here plays gacha games? I'm only playing gacha games at 100 subs.
I do that. I play the boat one. The Chinese boat one. Actually, no, I still don't think that narrows it down enough anymore.
Sig is back, everyone.
Hi, Sig!
Just watching some chill Gunpla build while I wait on a user to get back to me about his hardware request. Are you in the tech support world, my friend?
I feel attacked by your daughter.
Yeah, because she's right.
I feel attacked by Coleman Rendar.
This feels like a you problem, which not us. It seems like an ish you, not an ish me, as you would say. Have you tried playing better games?
Yes, I played Pal World earlier today.
I said better games. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole with all the weird stuff that's going on behind the scenes of that thing.
I haven't looked into anything that is happening behind the scenes. I saw someone playing it the last week for Build Night, and it looked interesting, and I kind of regret how much it costed.
Lots of stolen assets and likely AI-driven art. So yeah, it doesn't get a download in my book.
I can absolutely buy that with how much like the even just the idea is.
Literally, the Pokemon Company has put out a statement that they're investigating legal action.
They already did.
Did they?
Everything. Yeah, like the game went through lawyers before release to make sure everything was above board.
Yeah, well, I could tell you as someone that works for a multi-billion-dollar multinational corporation that sometimes the lawyers don't necessarily know what they're talking about.
Oh yes, absolutely. I can agree with that.
Yeah, also that, like, it just, that concept of, like, oh, cool, another survival crafting game does nothing for me right now.
At higher levels, the game seemed interesting, but at the level that you start at, it is lackluster.
Yeah, no, I'm good, thanks. I'll stick with Football Manager.
Oh yeah, that was another game that I saw was like EA FC whatever. I was
That
like,
is
oh,
the that is
I can
the
take this on
the
Facebook
FIFA game,
moment.
yes.
Yes. I think it
That's
was
not
FIFA,
called
I don't know.
FIFA anymore.
Oh, it's not. That
Well,
seems
because
like a...
FIFA wanted way too much money to keep those 4 letters on the front, so
Ah.
the multi-billion-dollar multinational corporation didn't want to give like many millions of dollars to another multi-billion-dollar, definitely non-profit multinational corporation. It's all dumb. Play Football Manager. It's more fun.
So stepping on TPC.
I love Football Manager, y'all.
Oh, the Pokemon company? I don't know. I don't know if that's supposed to be Squiggle Mouse.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Moving on. Model kits are fun. Chat, do you like model kits? Pat Bears, chat, do you like model kits? If so, what have you been working on? What is fun for you to build? What are the games what you like?
I'm working on a medical servitor for my apothecary.
Had 'em?
Yeah, Springer did make a beetle. You should show pictures of Springer's beetle. It's very cool.
Does it look like the bug?
It is a beetle robot.
Oh, you hate model kits. Is that why you don't stream model kits anymore? Is that why you're streaming like weird arcade shoot 'em ups in like Titanfall 2?
Say that you don't watch your daughter's streams without saying that.
That was what she was streaming earlier!
Ace Combat 5 is not a weird arcade.
That's not it! No, there was some other thing that was like three episode anime, but also a bullet hell. I don't remember what it was called.
Anyways.
Tsukimi, back me up on this. I was literally in your chat.
If you go in your Pumuwu server...
Get BX! Thank you! Get BX!
You need to show off Springer's Beetle. It's cool.
Where is it?
It is in Creators and Crafting, in Projects and Whips.
Projects and Whips. What the?
It is the most recent post in there.
Okay, that's interesting.
I know, right?
That's weird.
It's cool.
Yeah? That's weird. Why does it... Why?
It's cool.
I don't know if I'd build it because I have a thing about bugs, but it's neat. It's different.
Yeah, that's by a company called Ciata. They do women as well that you'd probably be more interested in.
Yes, I am. Well, I mean, I'd be interested in men too, but there's not many model kits like that.
There's Goku.
Yeah, I said men, not man babies.
There's Vegeta.
I said men, not men babies. It is a cutie. Gonna be starting my first perfect grade soon. I'll probably take the high grade SD breaks between segments. What perfect grade are you building, Dyrulian? Which one did you get?
Please
Which one
tell
are you
me
getting?
it's the Evangelion.
Tell me it's the Wing Zero. No, yeah, tell me it's the Evangelion. Are you attempting the rubber suit, Dyrulian? Are you putting on the body condom? Which makes more sense in context, I understand. Okay, so this is like most of the arms done now, right? I'm getting distracted again. Oh crap, there's stickers I gotta put in there.
I think that your enthusiasm might have scared Dyrulian off.
Would be the first time.
It's clearly
The Strike
your...
Rouge! Oh, there you go! Yes!
I like pink. Pink's a good color.
I want the Strike Rouge. That is on the list. In fact, I'd go as far as saying I would happily make that my next perfect grade. I have
You
builds.
say that like you're going hint, hint.
I mean, Valentine's Day is coming up. But yeah, hey, Witch.
Yes, Jason.
How's how you doing? Do you want to be really nice?
You suck at these kinds of things.
Can you buy me a perfect grade Strike Rouge, please?
No, but I would buy you a PGA Evangelion.
Would you?
I would.
Too bad, I already built one.
And that doesn't mean you can't build another and paint it red.
Why would I do that?
So you can have two.
I'm okay, thank you.
And you can 3D print a little head to be the right one for the red one.
Nah, I'm alright. I'm alright. Hey, chat. You you want to buy me a perfect grade Strike Rouge? Don't actually do that, chat.
All
See,
right,
I'm waiting
chat.
on the
I am
custom
now
LEDs to do the
taking
ephemeral.
donations.
That's why we're doing this today.
I'm now taking donations for purchasing a perfect grade Strike Rouge. You can send your money to. I don't know how. Do I need to set up an account for Coffee? Ko-Fi?
Typically,
Or
yes.
Okay, I'll figure something out.
If you finish
hit
the
me up after
mechanic core, I'll
stream.
buy you a PG Strike Rouge. The charity stream.
If you finish the mechanic core, I'll buy you another one.
If you'll buy me another Xur store.
Yes.
Just the Xur store, no, nothing else.
Just another
Not even the
Xur
Xur
store.
Storine,
Nope, just
which I'm
another
sure
Xur
is
store.
even more miserable to build.
Just another Xur store.
Scott done working on the integrated new FF, and I'm going to work on some SD kits next time. That's exciting. Probably my only perfect grade unless I can convince myself to get the PGU sometime in the future. The PGU is cool. I mean,
It looks very interesting.
it's very pretty. It's a very fun build. It's interesting. Like I know the point of the kit is to be over-engineered, but even then, it's just a little over-engineered. Just a little bit.
I did a Tamiya motorcycle kit. I was very disappointed by it, by the lack of working suspension, so I made working suspension for it.
That's cool.
It was one of the worst decisions of my life.
Yeah, like perfect grades, they're very much they're showpieces. Ultimately, is what it comes down to. They're showpieces that like they're not like amazing model kits by any stretch of the imagination. They're definitely not perfect. That's for damn sure. But they are centerpieces that look really good on a shelf. I'll say that. It's kind of like the high grade Dendrobium that I got sitting above my head up here, right? That is a model kit that people ask you about. When people come over my house and they see my collection, that's usually the first thing they point to. Because it's ridiculous.
What is that?
Yeah, basically, what is that? Because it's a wild one. Also, Dragon Momoko. Destiny High Westflus is another one that's like that. The PGs that I got, I got the PG Mark II over here, right? It's cool. It's neat. I got half of the armor off of it to make it more interesting. And I have the PG Unleashed. Move my head right there. So I got the PG Unleashed there as well. It's cool. I like it. I'm glad I have it. They do take up a lot of space as well. That is true. They do take up a lot of space. I don't regret having them. I like that I have them. I do also have the PG Eva haunting me. It's haunting me.
Do you want an even bigger Ava? Because there's that Meng one.
I want the Meng Hobby Eva. I do want the Meng Hobby Eva, though. I really do. Have you all seen the Meng Hobby Eva? Have you seen this, chat? Have you seen this crazy thing?
It's so large.
Let me show you this insane kit. Oh, they have, dude. They have a Model 2 version. They have an EVA Unit 2
Yes.
version.
And I think they have Unit 00 as well.
They do, yes. But I'm trying to show like the scale, and I know I've seen. Okay, here we go. Here's one just chilling on a dude's desk. This I think shows the scale pretty well. Look at him. He's just chilling. Size of a small cryptid. Let's check him out.
He's just such a good boy.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
Such a good girl.
He just wants head pads. These things are massive, guys. They are humongous. How much are they even though? Like, I assume they're really expensive, aren't they?
I don't believe so. I don't believe they're like ridiculously overpriced.
Let's see, BigModel.com. Excuse me. Come on, load the page. Page loading slowly. Impulse Hobbies has it. $175. 47 centimeters tall.
Okay, so 1.5 feet.
That doesn't seem correct.
18 inches? That's a big boy.
Oh yeah, I guess so. That's fair. This is bigger than mega size. Yeah, no, this is bigger than mega size.
I'm bigger than mega size.
That doesn't make any sense.
Thank you for being large.
I want one of these. I want one of these real bad. You know what else I want? I
can
want
show you what I want. Here.
I want all of you to have a great day while we go find someone to raid. This is a good place, I think, to wrap up the stream before we jump into the rest of the arms. Let's go find us someone to raid.
Fuck you. Show what I want. It's in voice to text.
Is it?
It's adorable.
Do
yes.
I? Is it really?
Yes.
Do I want? It's a boat, isn't it?
No.
It's. Oh my god, that is really cute. Is that a model kit or is that just a figure?
That is a resin.
I mean, it is cute. Yeah, it's generally cute. It's pretty.
Very
Aww.
It's pretty cute. Yeah.
Very.
Alright, I'm gonna go
cute.
stream. Bye.
Go stream. Yes, Sig is going to stream as well. I am going to find other people to do model kit stuff so I can like annoy them with Pumuwu stuff. But nevertheless,
Pumuwu. Bye.
who is streaming right now? Who can we throw the party over to? I want to go find. And Sig and I talked about this ahead of time before y'all give me a hard time for not raiding into my spouse. We talked about this ahead of time. I want to keep the Plamo going because we're going to be doing the whole PMW thing soon. So who do we have that's doing this? We have someone that's restoring watches. Oh, I would totally go to that.
I see people that are building master grade Saikuzaku.
Saikuzaku?
Saikuzaku.
How about...
I live.
I'm so happy for you.
Nelson, it's not time for the meeting quite yet.
We're close. There will be a meeting soon. I'm also looking at this VTuber that says building the waifu of your dreams.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
His tags are ADD, VTuber, Himbo, Good Boy, and VTuber.
Let's go, let's go, let's
I
go.
love it.
Couple redundant tags in there. All right.
I love it. Also, his overlay is kind of fun. You'd like it. It looks like a boat.
Let's go!
And he's currently streaming to 6 people. We're going to go right into Micah VT. Make sure to show Micah VT some love, okay, chat? That's what we're going to do. Stick around, say hi, have some fun. We're going to go right into this Micah VT individual, and hopefully everything goes well. You folks have a wonderful evening. I'll see you again on Thursday for more plastic model kits. And thank you for the resub right there at the end, Nelson. I love you. Bye.
I had to press the button.
Press the button. And we are clear. We're going to give them the